Hello everyone, welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Now this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now let's try to see what is the main energy at the start of the day. Okay, we have here the Justice card. For some of you, you are going down memory lane and trying to see some past memories wherein there might have been some things that you might have, missed uh, giving what the other person deserves. And somehow, this is sort of like a life review. And it's a good thing also because it allows us to correct things that we might have committed in the past. So it can be a life review. It just came to me right now, and I don't know why. It's a little bit very specific. Now, another thing is that maybe at this time also, you're trying to set things right for everybody concerned. Uh, you try to be generous to people, but at the same time also you hold a certain boundary. You maintain a certain boundary so that at the same time you can continue on caring and loving for other people. So far, these are the two things that comes to me right now. For some of you, you are going back into life and trying to see those moments wherein you might need to do certain things to balance things out. Uh, this shows us that in our journey towards life, it's a learning process. We commit mistakes along the way. And the important thing about from there is learning from them and trying to see how one can move forward from such experiences. The second one is at this time, maybe because of your life experiences also, you find yourself sometimes drained because of the services that you do. You try to service, you try to create a certain balance between doing good things for others while at the same time also having some time for yourself. So these are the two things that comes to me. It's a little bit quite unusual, no? But the first thing that came to me is going down memory lane. Now, it's a little bit more specific. It might not resonate to everyone, but for those to whom this message resonates with, maybe there's a need for you to review again that part of your life, and maybe an opportunity is opening for you to correct whatever mistake you have committed. Sometimes they come back to us for a special reason. Thoughts come back to us oftentimes. Our past come back to us for a special reason. Maybe it's time for us to recognize it as part of our life in order for us to move on. Maybe also there is an opportunity for us to fix, fix things up, to somehow be reconciled also in that kind of experience, to be reconciled with that experience. So, in a certain sense, try to see if a certain past experience is coming back to you. Listen to it. It has a special message for you. Now, let's try to see how this will further unfold. Well, for some of you, you are about to make a career change. Uh, Maybe for some of you, maybe it's because you are starting to feel the burden. That's why you're also having sort of like boundaries because somehow you are starting to feel drained with the situation. It is a situation that has been doing well. You are now flourishing. You see, whatever it is you are doing right now, it has a lot of fruits already growing from it. So it is something that you have been successful in. But for some of you, maybe you are considering a career change. Maybe it's because you've already you're looking for new frontiers for some of you, but you're not leaving it because you were not successful. No, you are successful in that field. You actually, if you continue in that field, it will give you some stability. But for some of you, you might be considering a career change. For others, you are looking at the success that you've already achieved and you're trying to improve on it further. So for some of you, you might consider a career change. For some of you, you are trying to assess the situation and trying to see how can I improve on these successes that I have already achieved. So these are two possibilities here. Now let's try to see what is the advice of the universe for you at this time. Somebody is in a hurry to come your way. He has a special message for you. It can be related to the past experience that keeps coming back to you that you need to work on. But somebody is rushing towards you at this time with a very important message which can be symbolized by the sword. So just be aware of that and be open to receive it. It seems to be something very important. Now let's go to Good Morning Oracle. You know, when I was reading the tarot card with the Justice card, I had a feeling of anxiety. I don't know if I somehow felt the energy of the person to whom the card is speaking to. Yes, going back to certain things that might not be very pleasant can be disconcerting. It can give us anxiety or a certain uneasy feeling, but it's part of our life. And when we encounter such feelings, we accept and we tell her, yes, you are part of me. And yes, it causes me some discomfort, but you are part of me and I accept you. You you contributed to who I am right now, and I accept you as part of me. I know you have lessons to give to me, and I receive that lessons. I cannot change anymore the situation, but I can begin again. And I resolve to accept you as part of me, take the lessons I have learned, try to see what I can do to improve the situation, and resolve to begin again. Just some thoughts regarding those memories we're in. We would have wished we could have done better. Okay, we have here the Strength card. In order to face some past mistakes or some past histories, sometimes we need that inner strength to move on, that inner strength to accept it as part of our life. If we are to continue to be of service to other people, sometimes learning to say no requires inner strength. To be able to make a decision, to honestly make a decision whether you should continue on a certain endeavor or choose something new requires inner strength also, inner courage. Because sometimes things are going well already, and people will say, why should you leave it behind? Why should you start something new? But then something inside you is burning. And to take that leap of change requires inner strength and a lot of intuition also. Now, to be able to continue on something that is already flourishing and will require a lot of creativity so that you will continue to be interested in something requires also inner strength. Now, somebody's coming your way. Now, that's good. Somebody is going to either help you or maybe bring you a message that will help you to move forward, maybe even help you to make a decision here, maybe even help you to have healing here. Now, this person will be an addition to the inner strength. that is now trying to face all these things. So you see, it is a good thing. You're receiving help not only from within, but also from outside. The universe sends assistance. There's a warm feeling to know that we are not alone and that we are constantly assisted, both from the inner part, from within, and also from the exterior realm where we live in. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were able to benefit from our reading. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.